The idea behind this program and all of the initiatives of our office is to create programs that take our students outside of the framework in which they have grown up and in which they have been educated.
Well, my first impression was, I remember coming from the airport and getting into the van that was taking us all here and just thinking, oh wow, the traffic is crazy. That was my initial impression of Bangalore. And then the next day we went out and we got into our rickshaw and I was just, fully immersed into like the bustle of the city and how lively it is.
We want them to experience Indian education. We want them to build relationships with Indian peers, with Indian students, with Indian administrators. But more than that, we want them to find their place as global educators by removing themselves from a system of education that was always the same.
From what I've experienced here, it's very much application based, and so when I first met with our deputy principal, she told me like the mission of the school was to prepare students with what they need to know for when they leave the school, and so that kind of stuck with me since I've been here. It's great to teach, curriculum, the science, math, all that, but what you really need to teach is like life skills, and so everything you do has to have like an application, and so that's, I think, the biggest thing I've learned from the schools here.
India is a very exciting place when it comes to education. Our students can very easily talk to their peers, prepare lessons together, be active participants in the school community from the moment that they arrive. Just provides a very unique opportunity for our students to experience something that is totally different from what they have grown accustomed to, but yet has enough familiarity that the students are not in culture shock for 2 weeks before they are able to partake in the organizational culture of the school.
I think my best experience was just the kids that I've been working with, and my host teacher's given me so much freedom within the classroom, and I think that has been what made my Indian experience is just how much I've been able to teach, and she set up like cricket and football matches. I think the kids really enjoy connecting, not just like in a classroom, but also playing sports, and that's probably been my favorite thing so far because that's like what I love to do as well.
I had the best time ever. These kids truly do value you as a teacher and as a person, and they truly have made me realize that teaching is definitely something that I have to do.
Even though I'm a master's student, I have so much more to learn. And here, just gave me another lens to look through the world at, another lens, and that's where my pathway has been changed because it adds on, it's another layer that I can look at the world through. And so I would suggest more people to do this because just staying at home, you can read. Books and movies can show you the world, but you can't experience it.
We want them to experience what it's like to be able to teach with peers who are different from you, to reach students who are ethnically and religiously and racially and linguistically different from you. And our hope is that if they can do that in India, they will be able to translate those skills to the teaching in the classroom wherever they end up. So what we expect to do is to create educators who feel at home in a school regardless of where that school is located.
I would definitely come back to India. That is one thing all my teachers are asking me to come back and teach. My students are asking why I'm leaving. I need to sell my plane ticket, not go back.
I will definitely leave here with a lot of memories.